A tip about editing a B-spline symmetrically. So here I have a B-spline, it is symmetrically. So if I turn on symmetry in the X, select in polygon mode the B-spline, it becomes active, set its mode to add, for instance, and then I'm going to edit this like this. I'm going to zoom out a bit. And you see that it does not update on the other side. And I can add points, of course, just like that. In a bit. That's okay. So drop the tool. Now I've edited it, but it's not symmetrical. And in the next section, I'm going to show you how you can quickly resolve this. When you open your presets browser, you can do this by pressing the F6 key, then browse to Cloud Assets, Add-ons, Foundry, Kits. In here you have the pFusion version 12 LPK kit, and this is actually for doing mesh fusion. But this kit also comes with a few handy scripts that you can use for B-splines. So if you haven't installed this kit already, you can simply double click it and download it from the cloud. Then Modo will ask to restart. Simply press yes. I have already downloaded it, so I have over here my pFusion assets, and in template scenes you have your Fusion profile template. Simply double click that and it will open. Go to perspective view, and in order to learn about this kit, Ed Ferrari on his Vimeo website has created very useful videos about it. I'm going to briefly show you. So if I scroll up, you see it's Ed Ferrari on Vimeo. That's the address. And when you scroll down, you have pFusion toolkit, installing the kit, basics, and so on. I suggest if you work with with the Mesh Fusion that you check out these videos, but I'm not going to work with pFusion. I'm going to actually access the scripts that I want to use for my B-spline. So if you zoom in, you have this widget here, and in item mode, when you click it, you get a pop-up. And the second one over here, Fusion B-Spline Utilities form, is actually very useful. If you click on it, I'm going to pin it down. You have several scripts that you can use with B-Splines. And these scripts can also be accessed anywhere else in your menu, if you will, in another scene. So what I have done is incorporated that into my UI. So I'm going to close this for now, press the F5 key to open up a command history, and click on this again, and then again click on Fusion B-Spline Utilities form. I'm going to simply click away from this to close it, and when I select that last command in my command history, this is the command to get that pop-up. So Control C, I've copied it. So if I do Control V and press enter, I get that same menu, and when I click it, now I get my B-Spline edit. So in order to incorporate that command into your UI, you can select that command, press Ctrl C, then go to your menu, System, Form Editor, and into your UI, create a new form to incorporate it. Or what you also could do is actually locate the form that was created with the pFusion kit. So first I'm going to, in my command history, again select Fusion B-Spline Utilities form, going to pin this down. Now in my form editor, I'm going to click Find Form and going to click in the form somewhere, and you see that you have your B-Spline edit form over here. So you can copy this and paste this into your custom form to actually access it. So I'm going to close this for now, and I have a shortcut, so now B-Spline edit, and this opens. So now going back to my front view with this spline that I created, going to vertices mode, and down here you have some scripts for symmetry. So this is specifically for B-Spline editing, and you have your ordered symmetry in grow ordered symmetry. What I can do with grow ordered symmetry and in vertex mode is select the middle vert over here, and actually I first should count how many vertices I have added over here, and also add some over here. That is what Ed Ferrari has explained in his videos on Vimeo. So I'm going to select that one, and I'm going to turn off symmetry because I don't want to count symmetrically. So that vert and that vert, and then press the up arrow key to, for instance, down there, because here I have not done any editing, and I'm going to see below I'm having 21 vertices over there. So I have this first one there selected, so I'm going to count now over here. And that is 14, so I need to add 7 vertices. So in polygons mode, I'm going to click on it, set my properties to add, select, for instance, that vert, and add 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so in order to use the script, I'm going to select that middle vert over here and press the shift up arrow key till there is fine. The rest is already symmetrical, and now simply press grow ordered symmetry, and you see symmetry has been restored. So if you are editing a B-Spline and you want it to be symmetrical, there is no need to actually manually reorder everything on the symmetrical side. As shown, if you download the pFusion toolkit, then you have your B-Spline edit scripts that you can incorporate into your UI, and then it becomes very easy and very fast to edit your B-Spline symmetrically. Another set of very useful scripts in the B-Spline edit is, for instance, 2-point corner or 3-point corner. So if I select that third and press 2-point corner, you see that now I have 2 points over here. Control Z to undo, or 3-point corner if I want it to be very sharp. And in order to learn more about these scripts, you have also handy tooltips to explain what those scripts are doing. So a very handy set of scripts when working with B-Splines.